I'm bringing 80s back. Oh my god. I got big hair and I don't care about that. Okay. Today's story. Father's Day. I was driving a 7-passenger minivan that kind of had the hydraulic doors. And I was leaving where I lived, and at the stop that I made at a stoplight, I had to turn right to get on the highway to go towards my house in Harrisburg. This guy is just frantically waving and hollering over, by the store. He's like, hey, cab. I was like, get in, and I popped the door, right? So he runs across 4 lanes of traffic, and he just dives into the van. And I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going up to the Pilot, the next stop up. I said, oh, okay, no problem. And I was like, so how's your Father's Day going? And he started whining, bitching about how his kids didn't get him nothing. And, they act like they didn't want to see him and all this other shit. And all I could really think was, if you were in their life, motherfucker, it would be different. But obviously, you one of them. You only come around on Father's Day and expect everybody to love you all of a sudden because you dropped some damn DNA. Anyway, so I was like, well, as long as you got your life and your freedom, you're good, right? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. So I drive in the next exit up. Well, actually, it's technically 2 exits, but I took him up there, and he had me stop at this little barbecue place next to the truck stop. So he's sitting behind me, and this guy gets out his phone, and he's back there pushing numbers, and he's literally on my seat, and he was like, man, where you at? And he's like, you uptown? Well, what are you doing uptown? Well, I'm down here. I'm supposed to be picking you up. Aren't you paying for the cab? I was like, oh, hell, here we go again. I hate that shit. If you don't have money, don't get in a fucking car. You'll go to jail. I don't run your ass over first. Anyway, so he's jabbering away on the phone about, well, can you come back down here? I'm in the cab. I'm here. Well, can you Western Union me the money? Now, mind you, the fare is $10.50. This bastard is talking about Western Union some money. Internally, I am laughing my ass off because I can hear you and there's nobody on the phone. You can always hear the other people talk. I don't care if they're in the seat behind me or the second row. I can hear that shit. I'm supersonic. So I was like, oh boy, this is going to be fun. And he got off the phone and he's like, well, my friend's going to Western Union it to me. Can you take me over to the Pilot? And I was like, I sure can. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to call 911 and an officer will be more than happy to stand in line with you and wait with you for your Western Union to come in. Oh my goodness. Then it turned into, well, you don't need to do all that. Just take me up here to my grandma's house. I know she's got to have $20. I was like, dude, I'm not taking you any further. And I popped both doors open. I was like, while you still have your life and your freedom, go ahead and get the fuck out of my van. Today's your lucky day. Happy Father's Day. And I turned that meter off. Okay, so this man is not getting out of my car. He is still talk. Just take me to my grandma's house. I know my grandma, she give me $20. She give me $20. I'm like, dude, you could get that leg of your journey off the next fucking cab because I'm not carrying you any further. Now, mind you, when he ran across the street, he had a full 20-ounce Mountain Dew. So he threw swigging that shit. Finally, he gets his ass out, and he comes, and he's standing right here at the driver's window. I had already shut the door. Shut the hell up, you rude heifer. Oh, my God. Shut up. Anyway, so he's standing next to the driver's window, and he's still talking to me like I'm stupid about carrying him to his grandmother's house. Now, he took another swig of Mountain Dew, and about, 2 feet away from him was a trash can. And this yellow jacket flew out of that trash can and straight into his motherfucking mouth. It was the funniest shit I have ever seen. I laughed my ass off. I left him just sputtering and flailing as I rolled that window up and drove away. Fuck you. Instant karma.